All right, so my apologies to YouTube and Facebook folks that the stream didn't work. What are you going to do? So I'm making this video instead. I did a live thing on Instagram, so you can go check that out. If you didn't, I'm going to post it up there in stories. It's on my page. Go check it out. The live, I did a little bit of a Q&A for this announcement, but obviously this one won't have a Q&A because it's not live. But today is a momentous day for me and my band and the brand. I hate using that word, but you gotta bring in some marketing elements when you're working. So I'm gonna read this letter that we made a few months ago. This has been in the works for quite a while, and it's a name change essentially to reduce market confusion as to where I'm performing the music of Queen, to make it simpler for you. And so we posted this letter that you can read for yourself on Facebook and Instagram and all that places. But I figured I'd come on here and do a little bit more of a personal touch and read it myself, and also give you a little update on where we're at as far as shows coming up, music coming out, merchandise and stuff like that. But anyway, here we go. Hello, friends and fellow Queen fans. It's mind-boggling to think I've just celebrated, well, it's now over a decade that I've been performing the music of Queen all around the globe with incredible musicians in both the rock and symphonic world. The places I've been, the faces I've seen, and the songs that we've sung. Thank you all so much for showing up to hundreds of shows, enjoying and sharing my videos, and buying my music, whether it's Queen, whether it's Christmas, or otherwise. I've been looking forward to announcing something very exciting, and something you'll start noticing very soon. As you know, I have performed tributes to Queen's music under a variety of names, and I'm so grateful for the way that you've followed me and the music over the years. Ultimately, my team and I know that this can be confusing to you and the marketplace, and we're going to remedy some of that. Back in 2020, on a 20-date tour of Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, we performed for the very first time under the banner of One Vision of Queen, and we immediately fell in love with that name and even added the song One Vision to our set, which has now become one of our staples from night to night. I love this name because it truly best describes who we are and what we do as a band, striving to be the most note-for-note, authentic, and exciting tribute in the world, not just of Queen tribute bands, but all tributes. As I've said from the very beginning, for us, it is all about the music. Anyone who's seen my shows knows that this is a different kind of tribute in which I weave my own personal story with Queen, with their music throughout the evening, without imitation, always approaching the original material with reverence, as well as the enormous sense of freedom Queen themselves are known for in their live performances. Though we're changing names from the Ultimate Queen Celebration to One Vision of Queen, the core band itself remains the same. So Brandon, Tristan, Mike, and Oscar, who I consider some of the finest musicians in the world, are looking forward to joining me in all the upcoming shows and reaching even more audiences worldwide. Together, we'll be visiting new cities, new countries, working new songs into the set list, and we'll even be releasing a live album coming this, early 2023. So stay tuned for all of the above. In 2023, we have multiple international tours already in the works to be announced soon, and are focusing on bringing One Vision of Queen and the music of Queen to new venues and markets all across North America, as well as international. And while you may see me performing Queen from time to time with other configurations, my band, One Vision of Queen, is now my primary and major focus going forward. So thank you for giving me the absolute best job on the planet. I couldn't be more grateful to you. Let's keep rock and rolling, and I will see you on the road very soon. So that's the letter that we put together a few months ago, and essentially, this is a name change for the banner that I'll be performing the music of Queen under. Now, I realize for most of you, it's just like, oh yeah, it's a name change. I don't I don't really care what name you play the music of Queen under. I just want to come to a show that has you performing. And I get that. That it's maybe it doesn't seem on the surface like an important thing, but for us, having a very clear identity in the marketplace, there's so many bands out there, not just so many bands, but there's so many Queen tribute bands out there all over the world, because the work of Queen is so ubiquitous and people just never get tired of it. It's such an amazing catalog of music. Lots of people do this, and so we've been very intent on trying to reduce the confusion as to which band I'm singing in, and especially, like I mentioned, I've sung in a lot of different configurations. So now I'm focusing my energy solely on One Vision of Queen. So that is the new banner that you should look for. Always come to my website is the primary source for, if you're looking for where I'm going to be playing. I will always have the most up-to-date dates up on my tour page. And even there's a special page on my website that is dedicated to One Vision of Queen, but all of the tour dates are all on one page with my Queen stuff and non-Queen stuff. So it's all as simple as we can make it for you. So just know that it's going to be Mark Martel and One Vision of Queen, and we'll make sure to have my name in the title wherever we're performing so that it's not confusing. People will come up, will ask the promoter. Often we hear that people don't know whether I'm going to be singing in that show or if it's going to be someone else as the lead singer. So we're going to try to make it as clear as possible which shows I'm performing. I'm the lead singer in, and so going with One Vision of Queen for 99% of the shows I'm going to be performing with will help make that less confusing to you. So some other stuff that I've got going on besides a big name change. Lots of shows coming up in 2023. The next year is already, what would you say, Josh, 70% full? 65 to 70% full. Not a lot of space left to book shows, so that's a good problem. But we're, the big thing, the biggest tour we're doing next year is actually in Germany, where the whole One Vision of Queen thing began. Actually, the name was brought to us by Semmel Concerts, who are one of the biggest promoters in Europe. That we did the first Germany tour with in 2020. They called me personally. They called Josh and said, we want to bring Mark in for a tour with the music of Queen, and we're really excited about Mark, but we're not really excited about the name that you guys are using right now in a lot of your shows. Is it okay if we recommend a better name? And we're like, I don't care. Just we just want to come and play shows. So they thought for a couple weeks about what name they could call this tour, and they came up with One Vision of Queen. And, at first I was just like, yeah, that's fine. That can just be another banner. And then I was like, well, it could be confusing if we're playing under more names. And so the more I thought about the name One Vision of Queen, I realized that it really sums up what I do personally, what I do uniquely in the Queen tribute world. It's weird to think that Queen tributes are kind of a world unto themselves. But it's, I like to think that what I do is very unique. I weave my own personal story. I think my story is unique and weird, and I always enjoy telling it from stage. And I kind of weave the set list in my own way to be able to tell that story in the most exciting way personally. Starting with my experience with Roger Taylor at the beginning and a little bit with Brian May under the Queen Extravaganza, and then to work on the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I get into all that, and it's really... obviously, the focus is the music of Queen. That's what people are coming for, but it's like, come for the music, stay for the story kind of thing. And that's what One Vision of Queen is all about. It's about telling my own personal story with the music of Queen through performing their music. So I get a lot of joy out of doing that and knowing that it's something a little different than other tributes out there. So that's why I love the name. So we're going back to Germany in 2023 in the fall, September to November. Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and possibly other countries in Europe. I'm not quite sure yet, but definitely Germany. And then also next year we've got the Americas tour, because you can't say just South America because we're also going to Central America. So some of the countries in that tour already that we have confirmed: Brazil, Peru, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Guatemala, running out of fingers on my hand, Costa Rica, already confirmed. We're also working on Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, and El Salvador. So that will be announced very soon. Get excited because we're coming back next year. Mexico, North America, let's be honest, in 2023 as well. So we're coming back to Mexico City, Puebla, Monterrey, and those are the ones that are already confirmed, and we're working on others. It's not going to just be those 3 cities, so stay tuned for that. Iceland, we're coming back to Iceland 2023. That will be November 24 and 25. We're playing Reykjavik, of course. But also we will be playing, now I sound Russian, Akureyri. I've never heard that name said out loud, so I apologize if I'm probably butchering it, but we're coming back to Iceland for 2 shows. Those are the international shows we have already on the books. We've also got a bunch of domestic stuff coming up. So check my tour page for all that good info coming up soon. Music-wise, you guessed it, we've got more Christmas music coming out. This time, we're up to 40 songs, 40 Christmas songs that I've recorded over the last 5 years. Now, you may remember that in 2019, I released all of the songs that I had recorded up till then, and with a couple, 5 new ones as well. And we called that, Mark Martel, the Christmas Collection Volume 1. Well, since then, I've recorded now 19 new Christmas songs. So there's 5 new ones this year, and that's all going to be packaged under the Christmas Collection Volume 2. So you've got 40 Christmas songs by yours truly now, so you can just forget about Sinatra and Bublé and whoever you might be listening to. You know, Crosby. Crosby. Is that his name? Bing Crosby. I was like, Crosby, Stills, and Nash? No, it's got to be... No, it is the same, not last name. So now you can put my 40 songs on repeat and never have to listen to anyone else, because you're only going to have to hear them like 3 times and not get sick of them. New songs on this upcoming EP collection. We've got Run, Run, Rudolph. Super fun. There's a lot of fun songs on this, like the new ones that I'm including. What Christmas Means to Me, you may know. It's a Stevie Wonder song, and it was probably the most challenging and most fun songs that I've recorded in a long time. We've got The Grinch, Who Stole Christmas, which was my wife's request, and I was glad to record that one. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Obviously, got to do that one. And lastly, rounding out the new songs with a song by Andrew Peterson, a friend of mine here in town, Labor of Love, which is sort of a gospel ballad, which I'm really excited for you guys to get to know and to hear for the first time. So we've got 19 songs on the upcoming Christmas Collection Volume 2, and you'll be able to pick that up. Let's see, when is that coming out? October? November 4th. Pick that up. What else? We got the live album that I already mentioned, Live from Cologne, One Vision of Queen. That'll be released early next year, January probably. So that'll be the concert that we performed after I had gotten my voice back, after losing my voice, which was like the low point of my professional career, when we had to cancel shows for the first time in my life when we were in Germany in 2020. When we finally were able to perform the Cologne show, which was initially postponed because I was sick, we pushed it to the end of the tour, and we recorded that show because it was just so joyful and jubilant to be able to get back to work. So that live album's coming at you very soon. We've got some new merchandise coming out. We got a new t-shirt and a new poster, which I designed myself, so you can know that it's an original piece of artwork from yours truly that you can wear proudly, and I can't wait to see you guys sporting those t-shirts at our upcoming shows. So that's all the news, right, Josh? We good to go? So thanks for checking out my video. Give it a like, and if you've got new song ideas, new Queen songs that you want to hear in the live set with One Vision of Queen, let me know. Let me know any other songs you want to hear, even if it's not a Queen song. I don't always do Queen. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what city you're excited about me coming to, especially if it's one of the ones I already mentioned. So love you guys. Thank you all for the support, and we'll see you on the road very, very soon.